What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. We are here for day number 3 of the NFL draft. I'm excited as can be. We're actually set up, just getting ready to open up the Zoom line for you guys, the fans. If you're a channel member, you can join the chat and stuff, and we can discuss everything that is going on with the draft. The draft's going to be very fast today. There's only 3 minutes between draft picks, so it's going to be like boom, boom, boom. We have a pick in the fourth, 4 picks in the fifth, and 1 in the sixth. So it's going to become a hard and heavy. Maybe the Cowboys end up taking a couple of those fifths and trying to move up at the fourth and really try and get some premier talent. I like what the Cowboys have done thus far. One thing we can say right here, and you can think back to Morris Claiborne. The knock on the Cowboys on the moving up for Morris Claiborne was they didn't do their homework on him and basically went by the draft hype that was, where everybody basically said Morris Claiborne is the best player on the defensive side, and we believe that the Cowboys fell for that. You can definitely say the Cowboys have done their homework on their draft picks. Hearing about Sam Williams getting that private workout with the Cowboys, thinking about our tackle that we brought in and things, him having a private workout. They really got to know these guys. And the Cowboys actually, with Dak Prescott, took it to a whole nother level. If there's any doubt that this is Dak Prescott's team, and we heard Dak Prescott say in the offseason, he was asked, should he have some input on what the team does? And as he basically said, he would like to think that he should have some input. And you can definitely hear, when you hear this, you know that Dak Prescott has an influence in trying to find guys that'll be Dak Prescott friendly. With Jalen Tolbert, Dak called him a couple of days ago. This is what was revealed last night. For a minute, it was a surreal moment because I never knew quarterbacks would call prospects. It was awesome. We immediately connected on the phone. They talked about Tolbert's strengths and what he could bring to the Cowboys, and basically talked football. So this is kind of like a preemptive strike on getting to know, is this guy somebody that's a knucklehead? Is this a guy with just a whole lot of talent that, he's not going to be coachable? Is this a guy who's going to be a team player? Get to know him before we invest a pick on him and find out, is this kind of guy the guy we want? I love this because ultimately you want guys that become a band of brothers that are fighting beyond more than just stats and the next contract. These guys are trying to team up to create something special. And let's be clear here. There's only one team that wins the Super Bowl every year. And it almost has to be the perfect storm of everything to go right. You need a call to go your way. You can have a bad call here or a bad call there that could change the complexion of a game that you lose, which changes whether or not you make it to the playoffs. You can have the difference of having guys that are healthy when you need them, an important game that a guy is, nursing an injury or, not quite going all out in. So for Dak to be part of the equation here, and for getting a guy like Tolbert and the Cowboys looking from this standpoint of they're the guy. The Cowboys get a lot of flack, and a lot of it is deservingly so. Listening to the comments and listening to people who've been talking about what the Cowboys are doing in the draft, and the Eagles are kicking our ass and things. I'm old enough to remember a season where the Eagles went out and they signed all kinds of free agents. They looked like, on paper, the dream team. The thing was, in fact, Vince Young called them the dream team. The thing was, when they got on the field, all that hype was just that. It was just hype. It didn't work. They were atrocious. Ending up with Andy Reid being run out of town. And the great players that they had before disbanded. And took them some years to get the ship righted. Fortunately, they did for their sake. And sadly, for the rest of us, they finally won one. But what you think you have, and for all the experts that'll go through and they'll grade the Cowboys and they'll say, the Cowboys, they get a C minus or a D, the Skip Baylesses that are pounding the tables and what are the Cowboys are doing. When it comes to free agency, I can understand questioning Stephen Jones and the Cowboys, what they do there. But the place that you can't really question too much and have to at least give them the benefit of the doubt is the draft. And I feel like, honestly, when the Cowboys are expected to be a good team, that's usually when we disappoint the most. It's usually when the Cowboys aren't expected to do anything that the Cowboys actually have great seasons. So if everybody's thinking the Eagles are going to be great, and shout out to them, they got some great picks and prospects and stuff. I have a lot of hope for the Cowboys team, and I think a lot of it is actually going to be placed on Dak Prescott, because I believe that part of the reason why Amari Cooper is not here is not that Dak Prescott didn't like Amari Cooper and that they didn't get along, but maybe that wasn't the type of guy that meshed well with the team. When Amari Cooper was playing, Amari Cooper was great. But we all know Amari Cooper at times would kind of disappear. And you can't have a guy disappear at the wrong time. So we'll see if this ends up working out and helping out the Cowboys. Hope you guys tune in to our live stream. We're going to have fun today. It's going to be a long day, so I better make sure I got plenty of water here to drink. And, oh, man, it's 11:40. All right, time to get this party started. I'll see you guys in a bit.